Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it, so here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk, let's get right into it.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer seems thoroughly pleased with their recent purchase, having used this monitor for a while now with no significant issues after the initial setup and calibration. Our reviewer got lucky right out of the box, finding zero dead, stuck, or bright pixels on the screen. For an IPS panel, the visual quality is described as fantastic and incredibly bright, so much so that it can be comfortably used even at the lowest brightness setting. The viewing angles are excellent, allowing for a clear picture from various positions and even from a distance. This client uses a single monitor setup and sits relatively close, finding this screen to be the perfect fit for their desk. While the experience has been overwhelmingly positive, our reviewer did notice a tiny amount of backlight bleed in the lower right corner. However, they emphasize that the area is very small and quite acceptable for this type of display, especially one with such a thin bezel. They also noted a welcome absence of any distracting IPS glow when viewed from a standard sitting position. When it comes to performance, this monitor has proven to be a great match for both PC and console gaming. The built-in speakers are admittedly weak, but their inclusion is still seen as a convenient feature for basic audio needs. The refresh rate is a massive step up from their older display, making a noticeable difference in games that require quick reactions. Although they encountered a minor hiccup with full-screen settings when connected to a specific laptop, they suspect the laptop is the bottleneck, not the monitor. Overall, considering the build quality, the feature set, and a competitive warranty period, this client feels this monitor represents excellent value, provided you receive a unit without any panel defects.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found that for anyone seeking a top-tier gaming experience without a massive price tag, this monitor should be a serious contender. From the moment it was set up, our client was impressed by its solid and rugged design. The stand feels incredibly sturdy and offers a full range of adjustments for height, tilt, and swivel, making it easy to find that perfect viewing angle for any desk. The thin bezels are also a huge plus, giving it a modern look and making it an excellent candidate for a multi-screen setup without a distracting, thick border in the middle. When it comes to performance, this is where the display truly shines. Our reviewer noted that the 1440p resolution is the perfect sweet spot, offering a significant visual upgrade over standard 1080p without demanding a top-of-the-line graphics card like a 4K screen would. Paired with a very high refresh rate and a near-instantaneous response time, the on-screen action is exceptionally smooth and clear. This client found it made a world of difference in fast-paced games, virtually eliminating motion blur and stutter. The inclusion of adaptive sync technology also meant there was no frustrating screen tearing to pull them out of the experience. While the colors are vibrant and the HDR support adds a noticeable depth to both games and movies, it's worth noting that it isn't on par with premium HDR displays, but it's still a fantastic feature to have. The reviewer did mention that the colors required a little calibration out of the box to get them looking just right. Additionally, you will need to supply your own audio, as this unit does not come with built-in speakers. Overall, this client felt the monitor delivered an outstanding balance of speed, clarity, and build quality, making it a fantastic value.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this gaming monitor. Overall, it's a solid choice for gaming, delivering a very smooth experience thanks to its high refresh rate and G-Sync compatibility. However, our reviewer did want to point out that the advertised refresh rate can be a bit misleading. It doesn't quite hit the stated maximum right out of the box. Instead, you'll need to overclock it to reach that speed. The upgrade to 1440p resolution was a welcome change from 1080p, and keeping the screen size relatively modest results in a noticeable increase in pixel density and visual clarity. The colors are decent, though this client personally prefers the look of a glossier panel. That being said, the matte finish does a good job of minimizing glare. There was a minor quality control hiccup. After only a month of use, a stuck blue pixel appeared. However, this client was able to resolve the issue fairly easily by following a YouTube tutorial that rapidly cycled through colors. After about half an hour, the pixel unstuck, which was a relief. Aside from the stuck pixel and the inherently less vibrant colors of the panel type, our reviewer has been very happy with this monitor. If you're looking for an affordable way to jump into 1440p gaming at high refresh rates, this is definitely a strong contender. However, if you're willing to spend more and prioritize picture quality above all else, you might want to explore other panel technologies. The reviewer's preference leans towards a richer visual experience, which isn't typically a strength of this particular panel type.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.